Check the time over here. We haven't worked the lower body and we haven't really done balance poses as of yet. But how much time do we have left? Oh wow, not a whole lot. So I'm gonna go ahead and stand for a minute. I'm gonna do some balance poses. I'm gonna walk you through tree pose. Tree pose is a very classic yoga pose a lot of people will see. And here's what I'm going to do. Instead of facing forward towards our mirror here, I'm going to face towards to you so you can see this. One, you see how I've got hips width distance between the feet. I've got parallel lines, second toe to heel. I'm going to lean into my right leg, which means I'm going to lift the right kneecap. I'm going to squeeze the belly in. I'm going to gently engage my gluteals to tuck my tailbone just a little. Just some engagement. It doesn't feel like the muscles are squeezed. It just feels like they go, hey, let's offer some support here. I'm going to lean into this right leg, and my first order of business is just to lift and move this guy. Now, if all I can do is press the bottom of my foot along my ankle, totally fine. I'm scissoring my foot into my leg and pressing my leg into my foot. If you could go above the knee, feel fine. If you only have enough balance to do this and you keep stepping down and keep stepping down, totally fine. Listen, is this a balance pose? Yes. Yoga is about movement. Now, if I want to bring the foot above, can I press into the thigh above the knee, squeezing the foot into the leg, squeezing the leg into the foot. That's going to give you more stability. You can lift and lengthen. If you start to fall out, who cares? You're working on balance. These are really great for focus. And I start to feel a little tension on the right leg, especially through my arch, through my foot, through the muscles that cause stability around my ankle. I'm going to come back down in a mountain pose. I want to feel the difference in those legs. This guy feels tight, like he was working. Now we're giving him a break. I'm going to lift the kneecap on this left leg. Going to engage and lengthen. I'm tucking the spine. I'm tucking very gently the tailbone, squeezing the abdomen in lightly. Just an engagement, just to support this overall area. I'm going to lean into the left leg and bring my right foot out. Now, you don't want to do this right over the knee. If you're closer to the ankle, it's totally fine. But I want you to try to open the leg out. You're opening through the adductors. You're squeezing the foot into the leg and squeezing the leg into the foot. I'm going to lift this guy higher above the knee in my case. I'm going to squeeze in. And if I fall out, well, so what? That's what you're supposed to do. You're working on balance. Some days really great. Some days not so great. Sometimes you'll find that you can balance on one leg and not the other. So I'm going to push the guy in. I'm scissoring. I'm pressing the leg into the foot, pressing the foot into the leg. And if you've got enough balance, you can start to lift your arms. Go into the full expression of tree and lift your limbs up and out. Squeeze the belly in. Tuck the tailbone. Long spine. Lifting the shoulder blades. Find your balance. Squeeze the foot into the leg and leg into the foot. Slowly, you can come out. Now, just to play with another balance pose, I'm going to bring the right foot out. I'm going to lengthen this leg, and I'm going to try this. I'm going to reach my arms out in front. I'm going to reach the left leg back for warrior 3. I can point the left toes. I can try to lower the left hip down towards the ground. If you fall out, no worries. Lengthen the leg. Lengthen both legs. Lift the body out. Lengthen. I feel a good stretch in my hamstrings here. And I'm slowly going to come up. Mountain pose. And then I'm going to switch sides. I'm not going to do a crazy step in. I'm lengthening the standing leg, lifting the kneecap, forming stability. And then I'm slowly reaching my body out, pointing the right toes, reaching the body, squeeze the belly in, drop the right hip, lengthen the body out and long, and slowly. Now, I'm going to grab the foam roll again. I'm going to work this time on the outside of the leg. We're going to get just a little bit more into vastus lateralis and maybe briefly into the peroneals. We have a limited amount of time today, but we're going to see what we can do. I'm lifting that guy up onto my thigh. Oh, holy moly. So I'm sitting, but I'm really between the knee and the greater trochanter of my femur. I'm really on this outside, but this allows me to roll gently up and down. Where's the spot for you? For me, I feel like it's a little bit closer to the trochanter, a little bit higher, and then I'm gently going to pull myself over or push myself away and see which side, which direction. If I pull, it feels a little better to me. Now, I'm not really doing much the IT band. I'm really trying to work vastus lateralis. Vastus lateralis is a large muscle along the quadriceps, along this lateral portion of the leg, right in there in the thigh. I feel some intense kind of referred sensation down towards my knee. And in my case, I'm going to lift this up and switch it. I'm going to go to the opposite. Again, rolling up and down. Feels a little more tight on this left side. I'm leaning forward this way to hook into that area. Breathe. Now, if I had enough balance, I'm going to play with this. I can balance with my right foot. Ooh, what happens if I lift? Hey, right in there. You'll notice that I'm not aggressively just rolling up and down the IT band. The IT band is mostly just connective tissue. It's not even really contractile. What I want to do is put a stimulus into my nervous system and allow vastus lateralis, whatever tissue, to relax, release, unwind. We put a stimulus in and we hope that relaxation is the response. I'm leaning further forward again because that feels good to me. And then I'm going to bring my body down. I want to see about the outside of my lower leg along the peroneals, along the fibula. So you kick somebody in the shins, that's on their tibia. Right in here. If you decided to kick Donald Trump in the shins, right up in here. Not that I would encourage violence against the president, but right up in the shins, right there in the tibia. The fibula is on the inside. So you've got like your ulna. Your ulna is like the tibia. Your radius is like the fibula over here. It rotates a little bit more movement. People tend to break the fibula because it's a smaller bone. It's harder to break the tibia typically. So what I'm going to do to apply pressure here is I'm going to bring my knee over and I want to see if I can position myself to hook into that. Ooh. So I'm on this outside. If you could see, I'm right here in this area to deliver pressure in here. I'm using the foam roll. And then I'm going to lean. I'm going to see if I can stack my body. Oh, right. Oh, man. Now, I'm pretty mobile here. I could hook myself. Holy moly. Now, this is a little bit like pigeon pose. I'm getting a good stretch on my gluteals, but that's not the main focus. The main focus is right on the peroneals, the outside of the lower leg. If I want to press in, there, oh. Now I can roll down, I can roll up, ooh, a little bit lower, right there. Oh, if I want to roll up and down, I can. But I'm definitely more on the outside outside of the lower leg, right there. I'm using that left arm to reinforce. I'm going to start to move the foot around. This is very similar to what we do to the forearm, right? The forearm and the lower leg are just opposite sides of the body. Think about it. Upper arm, one bone. Upper leg, one bone. Lower arm, two bones. Lower leg, two bones. They're just mirror images on the opposite ends of the body. I'm moving that guy around. Holy moly. Now, I can reach lower, I can reach higher. Oh, as I go higher, right there. Wow, that's intense. Right in. Oh. Breathe. No tension in your head and neck. Oh. Oh. I'm going to slowly bring myself down. Man, that was intense. Wow. That area is really difficult because if I had to reach my hands over and pull, it's too much work from small structures. Being able to stack body weight to be able to access this through, my brain's going blank here. What is this? Can't even remember. Oh, interesting. Okay, well, I'll do the other side and think about it. What muscle is that? I sing it all the time. I do a complete blank. So now I'm going to try on this left side. I'm still facing you guys so you can see this. Tibialis anterior, that's it. So I'm going to reach up, just like before. A little tighter, I think, on this side. I'm trying to stack my body weight right in there. As I lean forward again, I'm really on the outside of the left leg. There's a little pressure in the hip, a little pressure in the IT band, but mainly this along here is the main pressure spot. If I pull myself forward, holy moly. Breathe. I'm going to go a little bit higher. I think in my case that tib anterior, those peroneals, oh yeah. Whew. Now it's been really nice because I can pull my forearm into my quads here and along my adductors to kind of leverage the lower leg. As I press this way, the ankle comes up, but I can use this thigh to push it down. So it's like I'm taking a stick and pressing on both sides right into this guy to deliver pressure. But here's the deal, it doesn't hurt my hands. This is one of the things that massage therapists don't fundamentally understand about my work being mat-based, is it's a much better way of leveraging pressure to be able to work on people and the issues they present. Hooking in right in there. And I'm going to slowly bring myself down. Oh man, wow. I'm going to bring myself up. I'm going to check our cameras here, see where we're at. And I think I'm going to bring you guys into Shavasana here. Yeah, let's go ahead and go into Shavasana. We're going to end for today. Go ahead and just put your foam roll to the side. You're going to bring your body down onto the mat. And I'll walk you through that final pose. You're going to bring the back of your head. It's like I lift and pull away. Release any tension there in the neck. And then I'm going to press the back of the head down and tuck the shoulder blades down and away. Down and away a couple times. I'm going to lift the bottom up and out. And then extend the legs a little bit wider than hips width distance apart. Allow the shoulders, the hands, the palm to fall open. Wow, my legs feel so different than the lower leg. Breathe through your nose. Long, slow breaths. Scan your body for tension. Start at the feet. Work your way up, joint by joint. If you're a massage therapist, If you're a yoga teacher and you know your anatomy, I want you to visualize all that anatomy as you work your way up the body. Visualize all of those muscle origin and insertions along bone. Think about the complex anatomical structures that are there. My lower legs feel very invigorated, kind of open, awake, compared to normal. Relax your feet, relax your lower legs. Relax the fronts and backs of your thighs. Relax your hips and pelvis. Relax your lumbar spine, your abdomen. Relax your intercostals, your thoracic spine, your shoulder blades, your chest open. Relax around the shoulder joint down to the elbows and hands and carpals. Relax your neck, relax your jaw, relax your scalp. Breathe. Don't hold your breath. If you need to relax through the jaw, back just through the nose. Slowly, you can open your eyes. You're going to wiggle the fingers and toes, turning on to your right side, rolling up. Face forward again. Pull the flesh away from your bottom. Point your finger and thumb, connect. Backs and the hands rest on the thigh or on the knee. Long, open spine. Gently tuck the chin. Retract just a little. I just want to feel those cervical vertebrae open up as my crown lifts up and out through the ceiling. Palms together, prayer position at your chest. Big in-breath. And as you exhale, fold forward, honoring your practice this week, honoring your practice today, and namaste. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, we're going to take a break tomorrow, but I will see you on Monday. Again, likely 4 p.m. Unless anything changes. Probably going to keep this up for a little while. It just depends on how long the quarantine continues. But again, it gives me something to do, gives you something to focus on so you can relax. Feel free to go over any of these in pieces on YouTube or my Facebook page. You can use these repeatedly. And if you have friends, family, colleagues who'd appreciate it, just share it with them. Thank you so much, and I hope you guys are staying safe and sane. One love. I'll see you guys soon.